Welcome to the Deep Dive, AI Brief, episode 356. This is your essential guide to the biggest shifts happening in artificial intelligence right now.
If you need to be well-informed but don't have time to dig through all the technical papers, you are definitely in the right place.
We've got a fantastic stack of sources this week, and what's fascinating is how companies are finding these completely new ways to deploy AI.
For sure, whether it's dissolving global language barriers or, totally changing the formula for what frontier performance even means.
That's exactly it. So today we have four main points for you. First up, Google. They've basically opened up the possibility of a universal translator that works on any pair of Android headphones.
Then we're going to break down Zoom's surprising claim to the state-of-the-art title on a really tough AI reasoning benchmark.
Right, and what that signals about a new competitive strategy.
Yeah.
Third, we'll do a quick run-through of everything else in the AI news cycle. It's from global education deals to talent wars.
And finally, we'll wrap up with the top AI tools that you can use to boost your own productivity this week.
Okay, let's jump right into Google, because this update, it really feels like they just installed a Babel fish in everyone's ear.
It's a huge rollout. They've announced these new Gemini-powered translation upgrades, and the focus is really on this beta feature that streams live speech translations.
And the key detail here, the thing that makes it so big, isn't just the quality, but the access.
Exactly. What stands out here is the democratization of it. Initially, this high-fidelity, instantaneous translation, that was restricted.
To Google's own Pixel Buds.
Right, just on their own hardware. It was more of a tech demo, but now they've expanded it to work with, any connected earbuds on Android.
Which completely changes the game. It goes from a neat feature to a genuine utility.
A widely accessible one.
So we've had translation apps for a long time. What's the engine that's powering this leap in quality?
So the heavy lifting is being done by the Gemini 2.5 Flash native audio model. Previous systems, they often had to deal with transcribed text first, which creates lag, and, it loses so much context. This native audio model handles the raw voice signals directly.
And that makes the conversation feel more natural, I assume?
Much more. And it lets the model leverage Gemini's huge world knowledge in real time.
So what does that actually mean for the person having the conversation? Because nothing breaks the flow faster than a, robotic monotone translation.
It's all about nuance. The system supports over 70 languages, but the critical part is that it preserves the original speaker's tone, their pacing, their cadence.
Wow.
So if the speaker sounds excited or maybe cautious or even humorous, the translation will actually attempt to reflect that emotion.
How does it do that?
It's using its world knowledge to interpret things like slang, idioms, and culturally specific language. It's moving beyond just word for word into genuine interpretation.
That immediately makes me think of like diplomacy or international business, where one misunderstood shade of meaning could be a disaster.
Exactly. It could eliminate the need for expensive, dedicated translators in so many situations.
And they're expanding this idea into their other products too, right?
They are. They also expanded a language practice mode, think something like Duolingo, but powered by Gemini to 20 new countries.
With things like streak tracking and pronunciation feedback.
Right, trying to make the whole learning process more engaging.
So the big takeaway here for you is that we are getting much, much closer to a world where language is no longer the barrier it's always been.
And this tech will inevitably expand. It'll move beyond earbuds and into, say, automatically nuanced captions on videos or live translations in social media feeds. The potential scale is just enormous.
Speaking of enormous scale, let's pivot. From dissolving language barriers to dominating reasoning benchmarks, this was maybe the most surprising news of the week for me.
Oh, for sure. Zoom, the company we all associate with video meetings, just claimed state-of-the-art, or SOTA, on one of the industry's toughest tests.
The Humanities Last Exam Reasoning Challenge.
That's the one. Their score initially hit 48.1%. And to give you some context, this benchmark is designed to test expert-level reasoning.
Across fields like law, physics, complex strategy.
Right. It's not about memorization, it's about synthesizing information to solve really complex, multi-step problems. For Zoom to post a SOTA score, even for a moment, is a huge statement.
What's fascinating to me is how they did it. They aren't claiming they secretly built a better foundational model than, the big guys.
No, their victory is one of management. They're using what they call a federated approach.
It's orchestration, not creation.
Exactly. Think of Zoom less as the star athlete and more as the Olympic team manager who drafts the perfect specialist for every single event. Their system orchestrates top models from OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google.
So when a complex query comes in, they just feed it to all of them.
They feed it to all the specialists.
But then how do they pick the final answer? That sounds like it could get messy if they all answer differently.
And that's where their secret sauce comes in. They use their own smaller models, selected through a mechanism they call a Z-scorer system.
A Z-scorer. Okay.
You can think of the Z-score as this impartial referee. It analyzes the responses from all the big models, it estimates which one gave the most accurate, high-confidence answer, and then it serves that output. It's achieving top performance through composition.
That's a really smart way to tackle the problem. Now, as you said, the goalposts in AI move daily. So while Zoom initially beat Gemini 3 Pro's 45.8%.
Right, it's already been surpassed. We should note that OpenAI's recently released GPT 5.2 has now hit 50% on that same test.
And another challenge too, right?
There is, just to keep things transparent. A tool called DeepWriter is claiming a slightly higher score of 50.91%. But the exact ranking isn't really the point here.
The point is that Zoom now have this capability ready to go.
Exactly. They can integrate this level of reasoning directly into their core product immediately.
Which is their AI Companion 3.0. This system will power that, promising, more accurate meeting summaries, deeper reasoning, better task automation.
For users, it just means more reliable AI assistants. And if you think about the bigger picture for enterprises, this federated approach is a really compelling blueprint.
It shows you don't need billions in R&D to build your own giant model.
Right. You can instead focus on becoming a master of orchestration, combining the best available tools, and using a smart scoring system to get to that frontier level. That's a huge lesson for any CIO listening right now.
All right, let's shift gears and slow down just a bit to cover the other activity across the AI landscape this week. We have some major announcements on global infrastructure, on talent, and on workflow.
Starting with a pretty major shift in digital identity. The Sam Altman-backed World Network, which is known for its Orb-verified identity system, announced some big updates for its Proof of Human super app.
And what are the key functionalities that are being added as that platform starts to mature?
The updates include secure chats, global digital payments, and the launch of mini-apps. It really suggests an ambition to become a sort of operating system for verified humans.
And they've expanded their footprint quite a bit.
A lot. Crucially, the network is now available in over 100 countries. That kind of scale is what's really notable here.
Now, shifting over to global education, we saw a massive country-level announcement from xAI.
Yes, they're partnering with the nation of El Salvador to launch a nationwide AI-powered education program.
This partnership is fascinating because it's integrating Grok xAI's conversational AI into schools for both students and teachers.
And this isn't just some small pilot project. This is a significant government-level push for AI literacy. It's a test case for how AI might reshape national education policy.
And moving into creative and business tools, Adobe is making a really profound move to integrate their most powerful software directly into the large language model ecosystem.
They've integrated Photoshop, Acrobat, and Express directly into ChatGPT.
So what that means for you is that you can now do complex tasks like editing a photo or modifying a PDF just through conversational prompts inside the chat.
Right, without even opening the actual applications. It's a huge step toward prompt-based workflow automation.
And on the talent front, the war for top engineers is, well, it's as fierce as ever. OpenAI just made a major move to attract and retain staff.
They are ending this 6-month waiting period before new employees can access their stock compensation. This kind of immediate vesting is a significant financial incentive, especially for top researchers who have great options elsewhere.
Finally, we saw a key leadership shift at Google related to their AI infrastructure and their long-term hardware strategy.
Google is elevating an engineer, Amin Vadat, to a new chief technologist role. His job will be overseeing all of their AI infrastructure, and he'll be reporting directly to CEO Sundar Pichai.
Putting an infrastructure expert at that level, it really just underscores how foundational compute resources are to staying ahead in this race.
Absolutely.
Okay, time to wrap up with a rapid-fire rundown of the trending AI tools that could genuinely boost your productivity right now.
If you're looking for that immediate application of AI to solve a specific problem, this list, it covers a pretty wide range.
Let's start with one from Google. Disco. What is it?
Disco is an experimental browser. Its unique feature is that it generates custom web applications on the fly, just based on simple text prompts, so it can eliminate a lot of manual coding.
Next up, the model everyone is talking about, GPT 5.2.
This is OpenAI's new, most advanced frontier model family. If you're looking for the absolute peak in reasoning power right now, this is the one you benchmark against.
How about Cursor?
Cursor is a visual editor for developers. It combines, drag and drop features with AI agents to make coding more intuitive.
Then there's Thinker.
That's TML's API, and it's now generally available. Its main purpose is to let you easily fine-tune language models for your own specific tasks or data without needing deep infrastructure knowledge.
And for marketing teams, there's Protege.
Protege generates complete, brand-safe marketing campaigns. It automates the whole creative process while making sure it maintains your brand voice.
And for anyone who, like me, is constantly overwhelmed by browser tabs, there is Dex.
Dex helps you organize tabs, automate workflows, and manage tasks. It uses AI to analyze your browser activity and, make sure nothing falls through the cracks.
What about for video content creators? Chunks looks pretty useful.
It is. Chunks turns long, raw video files into shareable shorts using simple prompts. It just massively cuts down on production time for repurposing content.
And finally, something for personal development. Reflection.
Reflection is an AI coach and journal. It's designed to help you journal daily, unpack your thoughts, and improve your mental well-being through guided interaction.
So we covered a ton of ground today, from universal communication breakthroughs with Google to the surprising computational power shown by Zoom's federated system.
And I think the thing to really consider is that Zoom breakthrough. It offers a kind of counterintuitive insight. The fastest, most economical way for most companies to reach cutting-edge performance might not be building one giant model from scratch.
Right. The advantage shifts.
It shifts to the companies that can become master orchestrators, the ones who can strategically combine the best components from multiple places using a smart system like that Z-scorer.
And that model, performance through smart composition, it really democratizes access to top-tier AI. It means the race is shifting from who has the most training data to who has the smartest software to manage the best tools.
It's a powerful thought, especially when you think about how AI adoption might look inside your own organization.
Thank you for joining us for this deep dive. If you found these insights useful, please follow and share the AI Brief with someone who needs the shortcut to being well-informed. See you in the next episode.